Let me tell you how an error in a will triggered a €317,000 tax trap for an incapacitated nephew. The nephew had been living with his aunt since 2006. When she died in 2017, he inherited her home. You'd think he'd qualify for the dwelling house exemption. It's a relief that lets somebody inherit a property tax-free. I've covered this in other videos. But here's the catch. One key condition is that the property must have been the aunt's only or main residence at the time of her death. In her final years, she didn't want to go straight into a nursing home. So she bought a small house nearby and lived there briefly before moving into full-time care, where she later passed away. While in the nursing home, she rewrote her will, still leaving the original house to her nephew, but this new version listed her new address, the one near the nursing home. To a solicitor, that makes perfect sense. You want the will to clearly identify the person and their current address, but that one line, her new address, was fatal. Revenue saw it and argued the new house was her main residence, and that meant the original house didn't qualify for the exemption. The nephew, remember, who was incapacitated, tried to challenge this. He gave evidence that he'd lived in the house since 2006, but in doing so, he triggered a major tax trap. Once the exemption was denied, his long-term occupation of the house, rent-free, was reclassified as a lifetime gift. That meant gift tax on top of inheritance tax. The result, inheritance tax on the house, gift tax on the years he lived there, total bill, €317,000. The solicitor and tax advisor pointed fingers. The house had to be sold, and an incapacitated nephew was left with nothing but a huge tax bill. Don't get caught out by poor planning. For a consultation on how to protect your family's inheritance from avoidable tax traps, well, visit the link in my bio or go to taxandwrapped.ie.